Hey guys, what's going on? DeltaBot here, and we're back with another episode of Does It Drift? And this is the vehicle I was talking about in my last episode with the Donkavort. I wanted to drift the Cayenne because, why not? It's a big truck SUV thing, and I wanted to see how it did. So I'll see you all after the build. So one quick thing before I get started, I did have to upgrade the turbos and change the gearing. Most of the time I don't really mess with the gearing because it's usually not as bad as it was in this car, but second gear went out to like 100 miles an hour and that wasn't going to work. But other than that, this car is actually really good. I've realized again that I'm continuing my campaign of taking every all-wheel drive VW product and ruining it. So this is right on par with my agenda, apparently. But like I said, this car is actually surprisingly good. The engine sounds awesome. It honestly, it kind of sounds like a racing V8. It's really weird. I mean, of course you get that subtle whistle and turbo whoosh noises, but the exhaust note itself kind of sounds like a racing V8. It's really cool. From what I can tell, most of this car's issues have to do with being an SUV, and that's to say have to do with being 3,500 pounds, and that's as light as it'll go, and having a roll center that is higher than most mountains. But that being said, it's actually really controlled, and I said that the Donkavort was possibly my favorite Does It Drift car. This is superseding it already, because it's so controllable. And if you guys remember my the drift video I did with the Skyline, which more of those will be coming out soon. The reason I haven't been able to put those up is, well, mostly because I haven't been doing them. But this car is, I think, I forgot what my best lap thus far is like 37,000. So, I mean, 4,000 underneath my Skyline, which is, I mean, I tune all of my cars to be more tandem style cars, but that Skyline can definitely be a points machine. This thing is not far behind that, which is really impressive, especially for a car like this. Yes, 37,489, and there's definitely more in this. Like, if I really took the time to try and hit all my angles and not miss the apex like that, I'd be willing to bet this thing would put down a 40,000 point lap without too much trouble. So, points-wise, this thing is fantastic. When it comes to just straight up control, it's hard to make this thing angry. It really is. It's the complete opposite of that Ford GT in a couple videos ago. It it's so planted and it's so easy to control. I don't think I've ever been able to dedicate this much attention to talking during my video, but this thing is, I mean, honestly, I think could use actually a little bit more power, just on account of how heavy it is, because most of my drift cars weigh around 2,500 pounds. So I mean, 600 horsepower, 650 horsepower is usually more than enough to deal with that. But this thing weighs an extra 1,000 pounds. I could probably dial it up to 800, and it would be fine. But the amazing thing about this car is how well it countersteers. It just has countersteer for days. Ooh, there it is, 39,000. Not bad. Do I have I think I might have a friend over here. But yeah, now this car is just ridiculous. It shouldn't drift this well for being so large and so heavy, and with a roll center so high. I mean, with high roll center you get a lot of weight transfer, and with weight transfer you get unpredictability. So I mean, the fact that this car is so stable and so controllable and so predictable, it's ridiculous. So I mean, to answer the question, does it drift? Yeah, hell yeah it drifts. Oh no, I say as I do that. Go ahead and go by. Are you not? I guess I do have a friend. Okay. But yeah, to answer the question, does it drift? Yes. Yes, it does. So I'm going to finish out this this race with my my friend in the BMW over here. And thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like or dislike depending on what you thought of the video. If you do leave a dislike, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know what I can do to improve. Subscribe if you want more, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, come on in. Ooh, that Ando. That was sexy. That's all I want. This thing, it's like, I'm actually kind of, oh, well, hold on.